Hello and welcome to Just a Chip, the UK-based food review show focusing on fish and chip shops, market and street foods. My name's Peter.
And my name's Danielle. And today you join us in the Norfolk town of Wymondham for our second fish and chip shop review.
Wymondham is a Norfolk market town located 12 miles southwest of Norwich and is served by the A11 to the east, bus routes to and from Norwich, and has a train station on the Norwich to Cambridge train line. Wymondham is a very old town dating back to the Anglo-Saxon period, with expansion starting in 1107 with a priory being built that are now stood in the grounds of. Much of the town was destroyed with a fire in 1615, however modern day Wymondham is a popular commuter town. As of 2011, it had a population of 14,405, with plans for 2,200 new homes to be built in the area by 2026.
Now before we go to our next spot, we need to remind ourselves of the rules for our chip shop reviews.
Each order will be a standardised order of chips, battered sausage, a piece of fish, curry sauce and one extra item. Each category will be scored individually, with a total being made up of those scores. Both myself and Danielle will score us separately and then we'll add those up to make a final score at the end of the review.
So with that out of the way, let's head to today's spot, which is Kong's Fish and Chip Shop located on Lime Tree Avenue. 24-minute walk from town center and 31 minutes walk from the train station.
Kong's has been open less than a year, however it has already been named one of the 7 best chip shops in the region by the Eastern Daily Press, has a 5-star review on TripAdvisor and has a 5-star hygiene rating from the Food Standards Agency. What makes Kong's really interesting to us though is that it's Korean owned and run. What I'm really interested to find out is whether or not that means it's going to be a traditional chain. Will it be different? Will the curry sauce be different? And will there be any interesting items?
Back at the Abbey with all of our goods. We've got a small cod, which was $5.50. Korean fried chicken, which was $8.50. $2.50 for a regular portion of chips. $1.40 for our baby battered sausage, and £1.10 for our curry sauce.
Ben Shaw's bitter shandy, a must for any traditional boy having fish and chips. And also good to know that it also said in a sign in the chip shop, fried in the traditional way in beef dripping. Now if any of you that watched the last episode will know, I did say that is something that I look for. Okay.
So let's eat.
Tuck in.
So, first things first, let's try a chip.
As one person mentioned, we have the traditional chip fork this time.
Yes. This is tasty. Right, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Chip on its own. Nice potatoey, soft. That little savoriness from the beef dripping. You're gonna love them because they're squidgy. I'm gonna give these an 8. Is it an 8? And then,
That's a good score.
That's a good score. And then a chip. No, I want this one. A chip with the curry sauce. Lovely, flavorful, thick. I don't know if it has any of the mystery bits in it, but it's good. So curry sauce, I'm gonna give it an 8. Can't really fault it.
Good scores so far.
Good scores so far. Right, okay. Next. Sausage is good. It is savory. beefy in that beef fatty kind of way. Not over oily. I don't see how you can get much better than that. I'm going to give that a 9.
Better than last time, I
Better
think.
than last time, I think. Yep. It's one of those things, like, you know, I don't know if it's necessarily fair on the last one because we hadn't done one before, so I'm not, like, I'm kind of picking numbers out of thin air, but now that I'm starting to get an idea. Excellent. I'm really looking forward to this, but let's go to the cod first. Right. Batter is excellent. I'm gonna get a little bit more. Wasn't a ton of fish in that bite.
You may want to just manhandle it.
Fingers it is. Fish definitely comes through. Nice flavor. I'm not a connoisseur like you are. I haven't been eating this my whole entire life. I think it's really lovely, really nice. I am gonna give that. You know what? I just based solely on the fact that it's excellent. I'm gonna give it a 9. Got to keep room for more. Like, I don't know if that's the top, so I can't give it a 10.
Go with your instinct.
Going with my instinct, it's a 9. Right. Okay.
Now the wild card.
Wild card. I'm gonna go in with my fingers here too.
Now this to me looks like Korean fried chicken. It looks like it might have like a yangnam type sauce on it. For those that know Korean fried chicken. That looked like the face of enjoyment.
Okay. That was very enjoyable. Is it peak pinnacle Korean fried chicken? It's very good. I have had some that I've thought, oh my, is other world. But
I think you got to remember you're in North,
it's a fish and chip shop.
and not just in like the big city of Norfolk. You're in.
Now, the way I'm going to do it is not a score based on it being Korean fried chicken. I'm going to give it a score on being as in your fish and chip. So if it was just a KFC score, I'd maybe give it like a 7, I think. Excellent, really good, would definitely order again. But I think as being an interesting extra to your fish and chip shop order, I'm going to give it a 9.
Okay, my turn now. So I'm going to start with the chip, just like Danielle. Nice soft one. So high hopes for these being in beef dripping, as we said. Oh, I got ahead of myself. I did what you did.
Easy to do.
Okay, ignore that one. Oh, yeah. The good flavour. Get that. It's not specifically beefiness, but you get that sort of richness from the beef. That meaty richness that you don't get with vegetable oil. I'm going to give these an 8. Like, are they the best chips I've had? No. But quite frankly, I don't remember what I gave Fair Green last time, and I'm playing it safe by making sure these rate higher than they do because I think these are better. Right, curry sauce. Okay, so is this traditional chip shop curry sauce? No. Is it the other? Is it the other type of chip shop curry sauce that is quite common? Yes. Now, where I grew up, there was one particular chip shop that was run by people from Asia, and the curry sauce is very similar to that. It's a curry sauce that I'm starting to see a little bit more of now. It's a little bit spicier, a little bit more of that. It's not spicy, but it's more of that spiced flavour. And it doesn't have the mystery bits in. A little bit more like what you would say like a katsu sauce is, like a katsu curry sauce. It's good. I'm gonna give it a 7. That's just because it's good. But it's not for that style. I think it needs to be a little bit punchier. There's something.
Okay.
There's something missing. Okay. Now I know full well, but I'm not gonna manage to get this with a fork. So I'm just gonna go Neanderthal.
Mm.
That's exactly as good as last time. To me, it's the same sausage. I don't know how they do it. All chip shops seem to get the same sausage, and it works. It's good, thick. I wish I could find these sausages at home. You know, a little bit of curry sauce as well, because why not?
Save me a bite.
I nearly said the same to you. I can't remember what I've rated Fair Green Fish Bar. I'm gonna say 9 because it feels right.
Yeah, go with your heart.
Yeah. Now, so there's. I don't know if you can hear that. That is crunchy. There's soft bits. I like soft bits. We know that. But there's also crunchy bits for those who like that. Now, this is where it might get messy.
That's where I went wrong. I should have taken a bigger bit.
You just got to like use your fork like a knife, you know?
Yeah.
Cut a chunk out. Right, here we go. That is so much better than last time. And now, you may remember that I was a little bit critical of the fish at Fairgreen, saying it didn't taste fresh. This tastes proper. I don't know if it's just beef fat, but it's got everything I look for in.
Yeah, you'd say that.
Like, it's got the fish flavour, but it's not old fish. It's not frozen fish. Obviously, we all know that all fish is frozen at some point, be it on the ship when it's been caught, or
Most fish.
yeah. But most large-scale fishing fleets will do that. But it's fresh. The batter's got a nice flavour because it's been fried in beef dripping. I don't think I can fault that. This crispy bit here. Crunchy. Another nice way you can tell. Now I'm going to pull into this a bit because what I'm going to try and do, not waste the batter. As you can see, the fish is quite nice and white. Now this little bit here, that's batter. That's fine. But it's quite white. And that is a good way to tell how nice the cod is. Yeah, really good. Did I give it a score? If I didn't, I'm going to give it a 9.
Yeah.
It probably should be a 10, but I want to leave some headroom. All right.
Good idea.
Right. Now the extra, the wild card. Let's give this a go. It smells lovely. Sweet, spicy. So it's got that sweet soy flavour. Some sesame, some spice. Not a lot of spice, but that's not saying much coming from me. I like a bit of spice. Don't know if you can see. I'm pretty sure that's thigh meat, or I like, which is also a good sign. Yeah. So I'm just going to say it's a little bit lacking on the coverage of the sauce. I'd like it to be more covered. So if you can see around here, There's a few bits that are not got sauce, and you can kind of feel that when you eat it. But it's tasty. I'm going to give it a 7.
And are you judging that as a side in
Just
your
as
order?
as it is.
Okay.
So I'm just judging it basically on what I feel. Yeah, all of this is just future reference. I'm just going to go with my heart with everything. And just my gut instinct to throw a number out.
Yeah,
So
fine.
yeah, and that's me
Excellent.
done. Okay, with tasting complete, we can now go through our scores. So I gave a score of 40 to Kongs in Wymondham.
And I gave him a 43.
That gives us a total of 83 out of 100 available. I believe that puts that Kongs in first place on our 2-place leaderboard. So just one spot above Fairgreen. But yeah, all round very good. I don't think 83 out of 100 is too bad. And yeah, so that concludes today's review. If you've got any feedback, let us know. Did you prefer this style or how we did? You know, any notes on what you thought was good and bad about today's episode compared to last?
And would you order Korean fried chicken with your fish and chip order?
Oh, good question. But yeah, hit us up in the comments, guys. Let us know how we did and what you thought of Kongs. Have you been here? And don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.